Okay, so the recording is on. And let me log in. So a very first question is what is your PWD? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that's split work directory. Basic thing, very basic thing.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Zafar, I hear your voice twice. Like two, I hear you in the background and you're talking as well, so it's getting confusing.
Anybody else having this issue? Mirza, I think I hear you not clearly. I mean, you're a little muffled. Can anybody else hear me good? Or should I?
Yeah, I can hear you well.
Mirza, what you could do is you could dial in. Mirza, what you could do is you could dial in. Are you using a headphone?
Yeah, I'm using a headphone, but my wife is having the same problem and she's not using headphones, so we were thinking it's maybe from your end.
So what you could do is you could like call into the number instead of using a headphone.
Okay.
What exactly you're having a problem? I mean, is it muffled or you cannot hear me clearly?
No, it just sounds like, I mean, you're talking in the mic right now, but then I also hear you in the background.
Oh,
Like
okay. So
a
what you might
video
want to
playing
do is,
something.
if you both of you are in the same room, you might want to put both disconnect. Is it headphones you're using or you have speakers?
Headphones.
So one of you might want to, keep the phone mute, headphone mute. But I think you're already doing
Okay.
it.
Okay, that's fine. I'll check it for a few more minutes and let you know. Maybe it's
Okay.
something on my end.
If not, try dialing in, and then this is the dialing information. You could do.
Okay.
You could do it. Okay. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So very first question is what is your PWD? So my PWD is, if you type PWD, this is my PWD /home/Zafar. Okay, and it will be different for you whatever your login ID is. Okay, so everybody did a great job of what is input and output, and then it says here like who is logged in now. Okay.
WHO, right?
Yeah, if you type who.
WHO, correct?
Yeah. So everybody says only one person is logged in, but you type who, or if you type who and you see all these people who are logged in right now. That's what I was looking for. So I think I have it here in the who shows you who's logged in. History, yeah. Shows a list of user connected to the system here right now. So we have this many people logged in. Okay, and so remove all the content from your PWD before you begin. So if you have anything in here, how do you remove it? So you do rm-rf and you put the asterisk in there. It will delete it for you. Okay, and create 5 files. Okay, so everybody did that great. So all you have to do is touch file team01 to team5. So, and it says create another 5 file with random name. So you just create whatever name you needed. Create some hidden files. So I'll do touch, and then the hidden file will be here. I'll do hidden 1, and then the hidden file will be created when I hit enter. So show the long list of the files. I will do ls-l, and it will show you the long list of the files. Okay, and then it says filter files with a similar name. So what you could do is ls-l, and then you give like w and asterisk and hit enter. So all those files with the same name will be filtered here. Now there's a different way to do it for the directory. I'll show you about that today. But if it would have been file, you would see it only the file that starts with w.
One more question I would here like to ask you is that on job, if you're putting as a touch space dot hidden, so we have to write hidden, and then is the dot enough to define the hidden file, or it should be dot and then the file name, or it should be dot or hidden then the file name? How it should be done?
What you could do is dot and then like this, and it will come up for you. So hidden file is you must always give a dot before that, or if you want to see all the hidden files, dot and asterisk.
If I want to create a hidden file just for myself at my job, if I'm on a real
Yeah,
time,
you have to give a dot before to create a hidden file.
a dot and then any of the file name.
File name, yeah.
I shouldn't be typing the hidden, right?
Whatever the file name you want to give, you have to give. No, you know,
Dot indicates it's a hidden file.
yeah. Okay, so right here, let's create a hidden file. So you type touch and then file one hidden. So anything that starts with a period is it's a file or a folder. It will be a hidden file. Okay, so it won't show up in a regular ls. So if you do ls-l, whatever is not hidden, it will show up. And then if you add an extra a to it, that means all, and you have a lot more information coming out. Anything that is starting with even a period, and this starts with a period, so that means it's a hidden file. Okay, so this one is not hidden and this one is not hidden. As long as there is a no period before the start of a file, it's not hidden then. Is that good enough?
Yes.
Okay, and delete only a specific file of your choice. So if I create a file here, I do the touch team 01, team 02, team 03, and if I do ls here, but if I want to delete only team 02, so you got to make sure you're doing it the correct way, rm-rf and team 02, and hit enter. It will remove that specific file for you. Okay, you still would have team 01 and 03 still be there. Okay, now it says show history and run a command from history. Simple, history, and then if I want to run a command from history, you have to put an exclamation and then the number associated with that command. So if I do this here, then whatever that command is associated with 1008, so 1008, this command will run, and it actually tells you right here what command it's running. Okay, so now create a folder with the random name. It's pretty easy. Folder name is mkdir, and then I say folder 1. Okay, that's it. Delete a hidden file only you created. So I created a hidden file. So I created a file name hidden, right? Hidden 1, this file. I'm going to create that, delete that file here. What is the command? rm-rf, and then I'm going to give the exact name. Okay, so you have to be a little bit careful of the names you're giving and all that, because it will delete that file. There is no way you could get it back. Okay, so at number 13 we are done, and I wanted to run the tree command, and whatever you have in there, it will show up here. Tree command is, this is what it does. Okay, so now what is the last one here is what is used to represent PWD. Okay, so I mentioned something here. PWD is represented by what? So PWD is represented with a character period. Okay, so down here, if you go here, I explained you period denotes PWD. Present working directory. That means it's a period. I'll show you how period is being used later on, and you will know, oh, okay. So if you are in like a very large, if you are in a place where you have like a large file path, okay, what you would do is you don't have to type that, you just type period, and then it will help you in those situations. Okay, so any questions you guys have, let me know. If not, then we'll continue with the class.
No, you mean to say the actual word period, P-E-R-I-O-D, or just?
No, just the dot. Just the dot. Okay, just the dot.
And hit enter? Yeah.
No, I mean, here's the thing here. The question is, what is used to represent a PWD? So present working directory here. If you look up here, it's a period here. Where is the period? Let me clear this. If you do ls-la, you see up here, like, in fact, period is actually a directory here. I'm going to come to this here. I'm just saving it for the next topic here, but I don't want you to confuse here. In fact, period is actually a directory, but that specific directory means period means present working directory. Okay, just understand for now, a period is represented for present working directory. Okay, so we learned, start of the class, we learned that PWD is wherever you are right now. Okay, so when you log in, you get thrown into a directory that is your home directory. Okay.
Okay.
But right now, wherever your cursor is resting, so if you want to find out what is my present working directory, you are in /home/Zafar. Okay, as the class moves on, I think you will get it a little bit better. And in fact, we'll be using that a lot here. I'll show you and explain you even in greater depth here what it actually means is how you could really use it when running the commands here. Okay. Hello?
Can you hear me, Mr. Zafar? It's Mirza.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have one question. I'm kind of getting confused about one command. So when we need to remove a file, what is the difference between just doing rm and then the file name, or if we do rm space -rf? I just want to clarify that because I'm getting confused with that.
Yeah, so RM is, let's see, did I? So RM deletes the file for you, okay? So now what we're doing is, let me clear this ls. I do rm team01, right? What it will do you is it will remove the file for you. Okay. Later on, if I want to remove Linux, which is a directory here, right? Or I'm going to remove a file name folder. I'm going to delete a directory name folder here. But what will happen is you cannot remove the folder 1 here. So instead, I showed you only one command here, rm-rf. What you do is it will remove forcefully, and R stands for recursively. Forcefully remove the folder as well as the content of the folder. Okay. When you do that, that folder is gone. There is no way you could get it back.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
Okay, the files matching will be deleted here. So here, if you look in the notes here, you still need to be careful with RF here. I explained here RF. RF switch stands for recursive. Recursive means everything. Everything. And then F stands for force. Okay, and then asterisk means yeah, don't use asterisk all the time, guys. A simple asterisk is very dangerous. Very, very dangerous command here. Don't be using it, but I have to show this, and use this command responsibly. Okay. Okay, good.
Asterisk should accompany with the file name, so that will be more sensible, right?
Yeah. But without asterisk, that means boom. Everything. All right, so it's pretty good here. I think everybody is getting a hang of this, and this is just the beginning. Here we will have lot of other stuff coming up in next 7 weeks. So let me get started for today. So last week we stopped on making a directory. You make a directory mkdir Linux, right? That is the command to make a directory is mkdir. So everybody, if you have anything else in your for directory, go ahead and remove it. The only thing you should have is Linux and Windows. So if you don't have that, in your directory, just do mkdir Linux and hit enter, and do mkdir Windows and hit enter. So you should have two directories in there, Linux and Windows.
So that is what I find here in our tree, Linux and Windows.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's all you should have, and then you're gonna follow along with me for the next course here.
Okay, so just one small question here. How to clear the whole thing that we have done the last week?
So last week is RM.
Follow with these two things now.
Yeah, do RM-RF and do the asterisk.
So I can do it and just follow with this.
Yeah, in fact, everybody go ahead and do RM-RF and the asterisk, and if you do ls, there should be nothing coming up. And then follow along with me right now.
It says invalid option.
No, do RM hyphen.
There should be space between RM and hyphen, right?
Yeah, RM space hyphen and the asterisk. And when you do ls, nothing should come up. And you should still have the hidden files there. Those are some files. Those are system generated files here, so we're not worried about them right now. Okay, but if you do a regular ls, nothing should come up on your output.
So the hidden files are like pinged, bash, history, bash.
Yeah, they should be there. Those are the system files that will help you with your profile.
Okay, and then I have to create these two files again, mkd.
Yeah. So follow along with me. So everybody is a caught up, right? If you do ls, you should not have anything in your folder. If you do pwd, wherever you are, mine is /home/Zafar, you should not have anything in there. So when you do ls and hit enter, it should be blank. So now what you should do is go ahead and do mkdir, stands for make directory, and do Linux. Okay, and you could do mkdir again space Windows and hit enter. Okay, and then when you type tree, you should see the tree is starting from the period here. Period means period is referred to as the home directory. In this home directory, in this pwd, it's starting off from the period, which is this directory here, and in this directory we have a directory named Linux and Windows. Okay, good. So this part is clear here. I already have explained this you in great detail last time here. Okay, this is sitting in Linux and Windows are sitting inside /home/Zafar. Okay, and then a period denotes pwd. Okay, so this is clear here. Let's move on.
Assalamualaikum.
Ji.
Yeah, I'm not able to clear everything from mine. Even I'm typing RM-RF asterisk.
Do ls there and see what comes up.
It's showing all the files I created, and today's Linux and Windows.
You need to have a space between RM, RF, and asterisk.
Yeah, RM space hyphen RF and asterisk.
Okay, I'll try that.
Okay, so if you're caught up, let's move ahead. Go ahead and create a folder mkdir space Linux, mkdir space Windows. And when you do ls, you should see these two folders, as well as if you do tree, you should see these two folders here. Okay, give me one moment here. I'm getting a call here. Just one moment. Sorry. हेलो जी नहीं हुआ है कैसा ना अब 1 बजे तक होना था कहाँ पे आना हाँ आ जाओ यहाँ पे कोई भी नहीं करना अच्छा फिर किसकी है गाड़ी अच्छा अगर नहीं हाफ वे थ्रू आ सकते तुम आधा रास्ता आ सकते 2 दिन में मिल जाती है ट्यूसडे मंडे तक ठीक है ना तो मैं तुम्हारा अपडेट कर दूँ ओके ठीक है ओके okay sorry about that so let's go ahead so everybody I'm not going to stop now so make sure you're caught up okay if you're lagging behind then it's going to be challenging for you so make sure you're there and you're caught up here okay so we did the tree command and it will show you a bit visually that what you see in there okay now we're gonna learn the new command in there now okay it's a cd command so cd what is this is stands for change directory used for changing directory okay and I use this command every day thousands of times okay it's just not even exaggeration okay I'm using it so much I don't even know I'm using it okay so everybody go ahead and do cd then give it a space and then type li and do a tab what you should happen here is when you do a tab key on the keyboard it will autofill it for you okay I want you everybody to get in a habit of autofilling it so this is the keyboard here and everybody have a tab key on your keyboard so type it partially type the name partially okay and then push the tab key on the keyboard what it will do is any name which is matching that name partially it will autofill it for you and hit enter.
And what if there are several things starting with the same initials?
It will give you options actually. That's a very good question and we'll see it later on.
Okay.
It will actually filter it for you and give you these many options here and then you could continue on adding more characters and then tabbing in and it will start reducing it to what you're looking for. Okay, so now over here it says Linux here, right?
Yes.
And what are you going to expect here when you do PWD?
Will be in Linux home, like home Linux stuff. Yeah.
Very good. There you go. Now we were in Zafar. Now we are all of a sudden we are in here. How is that happening? Because of the cd command.
Sir, if I remember, you said in the last session that on the work front we'll be working with 3-4 different windows at the same time, correct?
Yeah.
So like here we are connected with Linux, Najam, Home, and then with server one, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So on the different windows will be on different work fronts, correct?
Yeah, you could have it, you could be in a different directory in different window on the same exact server. It's different sessions.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So will it be like an interaction with multiple different people or different working with different people or sometimes like do the same thing?
If you're logged in with your own user ID, it's going to be only you. That's why when you do W in there or who, and you see people who else is logging in there, and in fact, you could run the history and then see what they're doing it. All those things coming up actually.
No, I'm too early for all this. So
Yeah,
sorry.
no, I know all these things going to lead one thing to another. I'm, just making sure everybody understands this and everybody have a different level of understanding. So I'm taking a baby step as much as possible here. But later on, once we get in a high gear, then you all know how this thing work together. Because all these things are like a little engine, a little gear inside a little watch, If you open up a watch, it's so small, but if you open up an old style watch, there's so many gears inside it. One gear is pushing other gear is pushing other gear. That's how it's working. So we have a cd command here. We said change directory to Linux. Okay. Directory. Okay, so we asked. You have a question or you left yourself on mute? Can you go on mute, please? Carl, I think you are unmuted.
Oh, sorry about that.
Okay, thank you. So now we did a change directory, right? So earlier we were here. From here we went in there. CD Linux. Okay, simple. Change directory means it changed the directory here. Now, the full path of this directory Linux is this here, okay? The full path, the full address of this directory Linux is, in fact, let me do this here. So the full path of this directory Linux full address, I should say. Full path of this specific directory Linux is /home /Zafar /Linux. Okay. Is that good enough?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now Let me just take the screenshot here. So now, if you do ls here, there is nothing in there. But if you do ls hyphen l, or if you do ls hyphen la, okay, so there are two directories in here. One is pwd, and one is another directory with two dots. Okay, single dot and double dots. So everybody know what single dot is, right? Anybody can tell me what is single dot means?
Yeah, yes, I think it's like a home user. Can you present the PWT?
What? Home what? So what does single dot means?
Single dot denotes the print work directory, right?
Yeah,
The
present
parent
working directory right here. I'm
Present
showing you a
working
period
directory,
means it's a present working directory. But this is
Yes.
also, in fact, itself is a directory here.
Okay.
And two dot means previous working directory. So we have an option here. Let's do cd and a period. Hold on.
Sir, I just typed ls pwd. So it says that ls cannot access pwd, no such file or directory.
No, why are you doing pwd? Just do ls and hit enter. You're
Okay.
combining two commands together.
So it's coming as nothing, but just
Yeah, if you do ls hyphen la, then you should see two directories, hidden directories.
oh yes.
Okay, now, since this is a directory, a period is also a directory here. If I do cd and a period and hit enter, what happens? I'm not going anywhere
Okay.
because I'm staying in the same directory. A period means same directory. And even if you do cd and hit enter, in fact, you're changing the directory. What happens is you stays in the same directory. And what if you do cd two dots? Aha. It will take you to one directory up. It will take you to one directory level up. So we were in Linux. When you do cd dot dot, it took us back one directory up. Okay. This is really interesting. Okay. Once you understand this, is going to be getting easier and easier for you. So what happened here is, it's very simple here. Since we already know PWD is here, right? So I've been telling you a single period is PWD. Single period is represented with PWD. A period means PWD. So if I did a CD and a period, it doesn't go anywhere, it just stays there. Okay, doesn't go anywhere, it stays in same directory. Now two dots, so you're learning for the two dots for the first time here. Two dots means previous working directory. I don't have enough space here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag it down a bit. Two dots means previous working directory. So in this case, what is the previous working directory for Linux?
Home Zafar.
Home Zafar, yeah. It goes from here to here. So when you run this command, it ran from here to here. It went back a directory level up.
But when I do that, it came to at Najam at server 01.
Good, that's what it's supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
Do pwd there. Pwd, you should have /home/najam. Nothing else. Did you get it? Okay, so we're gonna play around a little bit here. The more you do it, the better it gets. Okay, let's do that. So what happened here is, let me copy this part also. Okay. Okay, so now let's do tree here, and you have Windows, Linux and Windows. Now everybody go into Windows, CD space Windows, and hit enter. I'm going to clear the screen. If I do pwd, my new pwd is /home/Zafar/Windows. Do tree here and hit enter. There is nothing in there because it's a blank directory. But you should still have, if you do ls-a, you should still have two dots there, a period and two dots. Okay, so everybody confirm you are in Windows directory, and I'll move forward.
Yep.
Okay, now I'm in Windows. I want to go back to my previous working directory. All I have to do is what?
CD.
CD and space dot.
Very good. CD two dots. That means it will throw you back into your previous working directory. And if I do tree here, I have Linux here. Alright, let's go into Linux again. CD Linux. And I'm going to create a directory in there. mkdir. And then in here I'm going to create a folder named Red Hat. Okay. Should I do Red Hat? No, because people. Okay, let's do this here. So I'm gonna say mkdir and type Apple, APPLE, and hit enter. And when I do ls here, what should I see? I see the Apple directory. And if I do ls-la, I should see those two directories. Okay, anytime you create a folder, no matter what, all those two directories, a period and a directory with two dots is going to be there no matter what. It's essential for the directory to work. A period and two dots, those are hidden directories. And if I do tree here, I should see Apple. In a present working directory, I should see Apple here. Now if I do pwd, I'm in Linux. Okay, I want to go into Apple. What is the command I should do?
CD Apple.
CD space Apple. Very good. If you like partially type and tab it, it will give the full name for you. And hit enter.
How come I am getting everybody's names as my files? I did not create their names.
I'm sorry, what is happening?
When I typed tree, I got everybody's names. Kumang, Mirza, Muhammad, Najam.
No, because you went too far. Why are you going too far? You are in home. Do pwd. You are not in your home directory. You're just in /home.
When I did pwd right now, it shows Aisha at server 01 home.
Yeah. Just type cd and hit enter. Okay, now do tree.
So how do you create the windows?
mkdir
mkdir space.
windows.
Okay, I mean, please stop me if you're lagging behind, okay? Because I don't want to go back again and repeat so many times here. So do this here, pwd, wherever your home directory is. Okay, make sure you are in your home directory, /home /Zafar. This is where I am. Your name should be /home/ wherever you are. Okay, in there.
After my name, it's showing me Linux.
Okay,
Like
so you're already there.
home.
You're already there.
/home /isna, then Linux.
Okay, yeah, you're good. So whoever is having a question about Windows, who had a question about Windows?
So I am at Aisha at server 01. Is that fine now?
Yeah, you're fine there.
Okay.
In there, just type, okay, so I'm gonna go back into Linux again. And if I do ls there, I have Apple. I should go into Apple there. And hit enter. If I do pwd, now everybody should be their home, and then whatever your login ID is here, mine is Zafar, and you are in Linux, and then Apple. So everybody tell me if this looks similar to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No, for me, it's when I put cd/Linux, it's saying no such file is found.
No, type cd space Linux.
I did.
Okay, where are you right now? Type pwd and hit enter.
Yeah, it shows me /home /isna and /Linux. Then it shows.
So you are already in there. You're already in there, Linux. You cannot.
Oh, okay.
So in Linux, what do you have there? In Linux directory, just do ls and tell me what do you see.
Nothing. Windows.
In Linux directory, you see Windows?
Yeah, in Linux it's showing me ls and Windows.
So you created on the wrong place, that directory Windows.
Oh, okay.
Just do for only you, for Husna only type rm-rf Windows. Okay, and hit enter there. You should not see anything in there when you do ls after you run this command.
Yeah, it's clear now.
Okay, good. Now go ahead and create a directory mkdir Apple. Okay, guys, you should have a split screen here. Okay, on the left side or the right side you should have WebEx, and then on the left side you should have or you should have the partition going. Okay, it will be better if you have another computer, log in from another computer and practice, and have a party session logged in from another computer, so that you could watch on one screen and then run the command on different screen.
So I have to do cd apple /?
No, cd, it will automatically put it for you. Did you create the directory mkdir Apple?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, do ls there and confirm the directory is there.
Yeah, it's there.
Okay, so now what you do is, so type cd Apple there and hit enter.
Oh, okay.
And when you type pwd, it should look similar like this here. /home /Zafar /Linux /Apple.
CD.
So now the next command is, if you simply type CD and hit enter, what will happen is the system automatically detects your home drive, right? CD and hitting enter, it will take you back to your home drive as another function here. So what I'm doing now is, let me copy this here. So when you type CD and hit enter, no matter wherever you are, this command will take you back to your home directory. Okay, so I was in Apple here, right? I was in Apple here, so I was like two directories away. So the moment I type CD and hit enter, I went back to my home directory. So everybody go ahead and do that, CD and hit enter. Okay, so everybody are in their home directory, right? Yes, now I all of a sudden I realized I need to be back into my Apple directory here. So instead of typing that, if I do CD space and a minus sign and hit enter, it will bring me back to my working directory which I was there earlier. Okay, this is gonna keep getting interesting, okay? There's a lot of surprises ahead of you, but I'll promise you that there are a lot of other things coming shortly. I mean, shortly means within the next few weeks. Okay, so this is really important, okay? You really need to master this. I mean, follow these commands. And I'm telling you, if you have time, use the cell phone, okay? Sometimes it's going to be really difficult for you to come in front of the computer, but I'll guarantee everybody has a cell phone these days. And what will happen is you will have all these commands at your fingertips, okay? So make sure you're using the cell phone, and the more you do it, the better it gets. And try to practice only like every day, half hour. Don't try too much, but half hour every day in the afternoon, and then 1 hour at during evening, or 45 minutes. Half hour during afternoon or in the morning, and then 45 minutes. So total of if you could do 75 minutes a day, then you should be really good. Okay, so now everybody is clear about this, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's jump back to our home directory, CD and hit enter. Now do tree. From the home directory, type tree, T-R-E-E. Now you see how this Apple, you could see visually here. In present working directories, there are two directories, Linux and Windows in the same level. And then when you have a little elbow like this, that means it's telling you Linux, inside Linux, there is another directory called Apple. Okay, not, so you could tell Windows doesn't have any directories in there. So let's go into, from your present working directory, let's go into Windows and hit enter. So when you allow the autofill to complete, what will happen is it will put a little slash in front of it. I don't know why, but that's how it does. It's probably an indication that this is a directory. It does it for you. Okay, let's take a break here and make sure everybody is in the directory Windows, and we'll come back here and then we'll have more fun. Okay, so let's see here, what time is it? I'm gonna pause the video here and I'll make sure I start it again when I come back. Okay. So everybody is inside Windows folder, right? When you do pwd, you should be in /Zafar/home. I'm sorry, /home/Zafar/Windows. Okay. So over here, type touch. So we are creating a blank files here. So I'm gonna have you type file 1, file 2, and hit enter. And when you do ls, you should have 2 files in there. Okay. It's so dead here. Can somebody confirm you could still hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, good. So staying wherever you are, if you do tree, you should see 2 files in there, because it's giving you the information from this place. Okay. So now let's go back here, cd ... and hit enter. And if you do tree here, now you see the folder Linux has another folder called Apple, and then Linux and Windows are on the same level. Okay, this is like a pyramid here, and in Windows there are 2 files named file 1 and file 2. Okay. So what happened here is
My picture, the tree shows entirely different than yours. I wonder what's going wrong with me today.
yeah, I'm sure you probably have created somewhere else. So
Should I share my picture with yours?
Yeah, like mine also is showing everyone's directory in it. Error opening directory.
no, do this here. Okay, you gotta be realize this lady here. Wait, type cd and hit enter, and make sure you are in pwd. Your present working directory is your home directory right now. You should be in. This is where the pwd comes in. Okay, you if you don't know where you are, type pwd. It will tell you wherever you are. Okay, just type cd and hit enter. Okay, on your computer, cd and hit enter. It will jump back to your home directory and do pwd. There, do tree. Now tell me if it's the same thing.
So it takes
No,
you to
for
Linux
me,
and
it's
Windows.
showing me that pwd/home. It's not showing my name.
Okay,
Like
listen
for
to me.
you, it's
Type.
showing /home/Zafar, right? But for me, it's just showing /home.
Okay, just simply type cd and hit enter. Now do pwd.
Okay. Yeah, got it.
Okay, now do tree.
Yeah.
Okay, is it matching almost similar or a little bit different?
Yeah, same.
Okay,
Exactly.
yeah. So all these things, I mean, you after today you must be practicing it here, because the cd command is I put it here. This will take you back to your home directory. If you are lost, just type cd and hit enter and start again from your home directory. Okay, anybody else have issue?
I am getting all that, but then my tree is different than yours because I think I created different files or different directories in a
Okay, so
different way or
what do
something.
you see there? What do you have? Do you see Linux there?
I just posted my picture on the WhatsApp group.
Okay, good. Let me take a look.
I have a different situation out here. So when I type tree, I got 41 files out here, including mine. It shows Abid, Adil, Astaf, Akram.
What is a pwd?
My PWD. My PWD shows as home server 1 Najam.
Okay, then do tree there.
I did it, showing us 41 directories and 0 files.
How did that happen? Can you post the picture? Your pwd is /home/najam, right? Yeah, hold on. You know what? I could see it here myself here. Okay, your pwd looks just fine to me, and the tree command. Wherever you are, hit enter first, Najam. I'm sorry, wherever you are, hit cd and hit enter.
CD and enter. I did. So the clear directory is clean now.
Now do pwd.
now I did TWD.
What is the output?
Yeah, the same thing. Ajam home.
Now do tree.
Ajam. Oh yes, so I'm fine.
Okay, you're just fine.
Yeah. Yes, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, I'm into Aisha now. So I did tree here, right? So it seems like, let's start again. Aisha, run this command only for Aisha. Type rm-rf and an asterisk and hit enter. Are you doing it?
Yes, I did.
Hello.
Okay, good.
तुम
Now,
बाहर है क्या?
can you go on mute, please?
पीछे भी लाओ. मंडे के फ्लाइट्स तो देखो.
Husna, can you mute? Husna, can you mute yourself?
Okay, so here type this command mkdir Linux and hit enter. And then type mkdir Windows and hit enter.
So are you coming back from the beginning again today? From where we started?
No, it's only for Husna.
Oh, okay.
I mean Aisha.
Okay.
Okay, I did that. And then ls.
Okay, good. Now do the same command but type Windows there instead of mkdir. Then type Windows.
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. Now type tree there.
Yeah, I got directories, Linux and Windows.
Okay, now good. Now we need to go into Linux here. The command is cd space Linux.
Yes.
And do pwd, and what do you see?
/home/Aisha/Linux.
Okay, good. Here make another directory called Apple. mkdir Apple. Okay, you
Yes,
did
I
it.
did.
Okay, now do cd and hit enter and do pwd. Now you will jump back to your home directory.
Aisha at server 01.
Yeah, but also look at this here. Look at this output. When you type pwd, this is the output you have.
Yes.
Okay, do tree there. So it should look like what I see on my screen.
Yes, I got it.
Now go into
Windows.
Go into Windows.
So CD Windows.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now what you should do is
Create file 1 and file 2.
yeah, touch space file 1 space file 2.
Okay, should I check ls?
Yeah, ls.
Yeah, I have file 1 and file 2.
Okay.
Should I check tree?
Yeah, do tree.
Yes, in my Windows I have file 1 and file 2.
Okay, now jump back to your home directory. Just type cd and hit enter.
0 directories and 2 files.
Yeah, no. Type cd and hit enter. So you should be back to your home directory, pwd. You should be back to home
I
iShell.
server 01.
Okay, and then type tree there. Now you should see a,
Yes.
okay. So you gotta be careful how and where you're typing in there, and
Okay.
you just have to follow along. Okay.
Jazakallah khair.
Okay, let's move forward here. So now what we're gonna do is let's see here, where are we? We are, so we are stuck on tree command. So what we'll do is
Can you also clarify about the single dot and the double dots? So we are using those dots just to switch back and forth from two different directories, you said, right?
yeah, very good. So the single dot is a period. That means you stay in the same place. Okay. A single dot means pwd, and even if you do cd and hit enter, cd and space, a period, you stays there. You don't go anywhere. But
Okay.
if you type cd and dot dot, you will go a previous directory. You will go back up.
Like from Linux to Windows, Windows to Linux. This is how?
No, 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 no. You go back. Let me go into Linux and then cd Apple. So over here, when I do cd space dot dot, I'll go back to Linux. And then I do cd space another dot dot, then I'll go back here. Okay, everybody go ahead and go into cd Linux.
You basically mean to say you go one step back.
One step back, yes.
So you'll be okay. One step back. Okay.
Yeah, in this case, you're going back one directory.
So if we have done like 4 steps, then we're getting 4, 3, 2, 1. Correct?
Exactly. Well, we will be doing that shortly, actually.
So what I see here is that we are just going like one step back. That is from Najam server 1 to we are just going to home.
Yeah.
And then we'll be falling back to server 1. Okay, is that so, right?
Correct. So what will happen here is you have this directory, Zafar, right?
Sir.
So just imagine this is Zafar, but the address for the full address for Zafar is /home/Zafar. Okay. In this directory, there is another directory called Linux. Okay, it looks horrible. Okay, this is inside, this directory is inside Zafar directory. Okay, and then there is another directory side by side with Windows. Okay, this is a similar situation. Okay, now there is inside Linux there is another directory called Apple. Okay, you following along, right? I mean, this is just like a bucket inside a bucket, or however you describe it. These are just imagine these are like a rooms, and those are rooms, sometimes rooms inside a room. Okay, so it's just plain and simple. It's not too difficult here. I just can't draw it today. And this is Apple. And where is this? This is inside here. And in here, there are three files in there, right? Or two files. We created file 1 and file 2.
2 files.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what is the address for Windows directory? What will be the path to Windows directory? Okay, it will be, almost is Zafar, right? /home/Zafar. Okay, the address for Windows directory is /home/Zafar/Windows. Okay, can somebody help me the address for Linux?
Yes. /home/Zafar/Linux.
Very good. /home/Zafar. What about Apple? What is
Slash
that?
Apple. Linux/Apple.
No, the full address.
/home/Zafar/Linux/Apple.
Yes, very good. Okay, so this is how it's working here. I hope this is visually accurate and it makes sense for you all. Okay, so similarly the files have addresses too. Okay, it will be,
One small question here.
yeah.
Okay, so what I see here on my screen is that, so the Apple is like the path that is showing here is that najm@server01 space Apple.
Yeah, it does give you a little bit of information there, but that's your present working directory. It will just give you the idea of the folder you are in.
Okay.
So it doesn't give you the full directory. If you want to go into the full find out the full directory or full path, you just do pwd.
Okay, so it gives me the breakup.
Yeah, the pwd is your command you should use all the time to find out where exactly you are.
Okay. Yeah, I got it. /home/najm/linux/.
So similarly, the files have addresses too. So it's going to be /home /Zafar /Windows /file1. And for file2 /home okay. All right. So now let me save this. Okay, so you have this here now, right? So any questions here? Is it clear? Much more clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now what we're gonna do is okay, so this is here, right? Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy it. So everybody comfortable with these commands?
Yes, sir. Yeah, comfortable.
So now I'm in Apple here and I want to go into Zafar here by doing the cd ... Wait. So if I do cd ... what will happen is it will throw me here. And again, I want to go into in Zafar here / ... again. So this is something you're learning now. This will bring you back to Zafar. Just by visually looking at it, it will just bring it back to Zafar here. Why? Because you're changing from this directory, you went into Linux, and then you did ... again. From Linux, you went into Zafar.
When I'm doing that, it says command not found.
What are you typing?
cd ... /...
Yeah, you have to give a space there.
I am giving the space after /. Let me see it one more time.
It's taking me to my basic parent directory.
Yeah, good.
I'm at server 1.
No, okay, Najam, going forward, don't look at this here. This is what you're just logging in information and server information. Go
Yeah,
look at this here, PWD.
So it took me to Aisha at server 01 home.
No, you went too far. Hit enter.
Just enter.
No, I'm sorry. Type CD and hit enter. Where are you now? Do PWD.
Aisha at server 01.
No, give me the output of PWD. Okay, lady,
Yeah.
listen. Whenever you're typing in here, when you type here, it will give you the output here.
Yes, I am there right now.
Okay, good. So look for it. Don't just look at this place here. Look
Oh,
for the
okay.
output for PWD, okay? Because you are already onto a different line here. Okay, when the command get executed, this is the output you will see.
Okay.
Okay, so you probably have went too far back. So go back into Linux and Apple again. CD Linux, hit enter. CD Apple and hit enter. And clear the screen and do PWD. You should look like mine on your screen.
Sorry, I could not hear you properly in between.
Where are you right now?
I was with the PW CD // and then I did my PWD. So I was at home Najam and then Najam server 101.
Okay, so you're good. So let's try this again. CD space Linux and hit enter and then do CD space Apple. So all I want you guys to do is everybody go into the Apple directory.
Okay, I'm right there.
Okay. So now if you type CD space // now you are, because since you're typing dot and slash couple times here, it makes sense here, right? You come in here one time and then it goes here in second time. From Apple to Linux you go one time, Linux to Zafar another time.
2 steps back.
Exactly. Okay, I think this is clear to everybody, so let me move forward. Now here, so what if you want to go in the Linux directory, Apple directory directly here? So what you could do is CD space Linux tab, then when it autofills it, then do Apple. CD Linux, when you do tab, it will actually give you autofill it and actually give you a slash also. And once you do that, then type Apple or just type A and do a tab, it will autofill it for you. And hit enter. What will happen is you will jump to this directory here now. So what happened, you cannot use address here to go to the Linux, from Linux you went into Apple. Why? Because you gave the command back to back. So you use the CD command or go into Linux and from there go into Apple. So that's what it did. You did it in one command rather than doing it in 2 commands.
So we move backwards 2 steps and forward 2 steps again.
Yeah. So I mean, the idea is you use the dot dots moving and going forward or backwards. You could try that, okay? But the idea is just look at this visually here. Wherever you are, just imagine wherever you are here. So you are in your home directory. So to move forward, you don't have to type this part here. You could just type Linux and Apple. So this part is called, the way we went in here is called relative path. So now we just learn a relative path. So what happened here is so you are in this directory here, pwd. Okay, from here the Linux is in there and Apple is in there. So rather than going into Linux, then from there going into Apple, you use the relative path here. Relative path starts from your wherever the directory you are in. Okay. This is referred to as a relative path. Okay. And you went into the directory Apple. And this is the full address for directory Apple. Any questions?
We're good.
We're good, right? Okay. This is nothing but a simple navigation here. You're navigating from, we are navigating to an Apple directory using the relative path. Okay, I'm going to give a 2-minute pause here and make sure everybody understands this. Okay, let's go back to the home directory again. Just cd and hit enter, and then go ahead and practice cd/linux. cd linux/apple, and hit enter, and do pwd. Okay, hit cd and hit enter again. This will make you go back to your home directory again. cd and nothing else followed by it. Let's do it again. cd space linux, then apple, and hit enter, then do pwd. There you go. Give me 1 second here. Okay, I'm back here. So, everybody go ahead and create wherever you are. I'm sorry, no. Make sure you are in Apple directory, pwd. Make sure you are in Apple directory. And let's create another folder called mkdir, and give it a name Google, and hit enter. Okay, and then you do ls here. The Google is inside Apple. Jump back to your home directory and type tree there and wait. Make sure it matches what you see on my screen, and everybody matches, then we'll move forward. So I do pwd.
So
And-
if I'm doing cd after that, so it's just just clearing off everything.
Yeah, I took you back to the home directory. Do pwd there.
And then yes, I'm doing a tree, so it's coming like Linux, Apple, Google.
Yeah, good.
And it's Windows.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's what's supposed to. Good, very good. Everybody is on track with me. So good. Now, somebody help me. I want to go into Linux, Apple, and then from there I want to go directly. So how do I go in the Google directly?
cd space
Okay.
Linux,
Yep.
Apple,
Yep.
Google.
Very good. This is a perfect example of a relative path. Now when you do pwd, you see the whole line in here. So if you do pwd, you'll give you the full path. If you're going to be going down like another 200 folders, it will give you the whole length of another 200 folders. Okay.
So in real time, we have to type all those 200 folders.
No. No. That's why you could copy it and do all that here. That's why tabs comes in and all that here. Okay. So once you learn the small step, I mean, this is what I'm doing here. In reality, I'm just telling you how to balance the bike, Once you balance the bike, navigating around the neighborhood is your problem going to be. Not balancing the bike anymore. Because you already know how to balance the bike and ride the bike. But you're not worried about it. Later on, you will be just worried about where you're going. I hope that explains a lot. So now what I'm going to do is...
So on a lighter note, site is important. If you lose site, if I clash of something.
I'm sorry, what? A site? Yeah. Yeah.
Instead on a lighter note, you have to have your site on that, right?
Yeah. So you're going from here to here, right? So this is the perfect example here. This is a So you went from here you're going in here. And then where are you starting? You're starting from period, which is your PWD. Okay? So now this is your relative path here. You're starting from Linux, Apple, Google, and this is your relative path.
A small question again here. Is the present working directory Google or the home?
You tell me.
I presume it as Google.
Yes, very good. Very good. PWD is Google, in fact. So okay, I'm gonna put a note here. Okay, so now we are done with relative path here. So now wherever you are in Google, what is the absolute path for the directory Google?
Absolute path is /home/legend/linux.
Yeah, very good. Very good. You got it. So every directory.
How can I define myself out here?
You already did.
No. I mean, what exactly is my status in all these things? So just I'm working on Google. That's it, right?
Yeah. So, but every directory have as absolute path. Absolute path means it's starting from the beginning, from zero. This is the zero of the operating system. This is from here, here, and here, and here, all full address.
So my present status is I'm in Google right now. That's it.
Yeah. And absolute path of your when you do PWD in fact gives you the address, but it gives you the full address, which is the absolute path. Okay. So you here PWD, when you do PWD, it keeps coming the different color. I don't like this.
बिलाल मशीन के कपड़े ड्राई में डालो सॉरी.
Can you go out on mute, please? So when you do PWD, it always provides absolute path.
Siratul Mustaqim.
Okay. And for directory Google, what is the absolute path here?
/home/Zafar /Linux/Apple/Google.
Yes. That is absolutely absolute path. Very good. Now, what would be the absolute path for Apple?
Okay, minus Google, you can say.
No, for Apple. Looking at it,
Yes.
what would it be for Apple?
/home/Zafar/Linux/Apple.
Yeah, very good. It stops right there. Because Apple absolute path is going to be wherever that directory is going to stop there. For Google, it's including Apple/Google is absolute path. Okay, so now, okay. The classes in the beginning is going to be a little bit slower because I have to explain you all this. Once everybody's up to speed, then we could go a little bit faster.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so this is good information here. So now using absolute path, go back to CD and hit enter, go back to your home directory. Using absolute path, we want to go to Google here, right? So how do I do that? You type CD. In fact, you could copy this. Just highlight this and right click it. It will copy and paste it for you and hit enter. You are into the Google directory using the absolute path.
Can you repeat it once again, sir?
Yeah. So where are you right now?
I cleared the directory, CD.
Okay, good.
It says CD.
Then so
copy, right?
yeah, there, wherever you are, let's do manually here. So type CD space /home/ then for you type Najam. For everybody else, whatever your ID is, type that. Mine is Zafar / then I'm going to type Linux. I'm going to do tab Apple Google.
And how do we copy and paste it?
And hit enter. Or you just highlight it. In putty, just highlight that part. When you highlight it, it automatically copies it for you, okay?
Yes, sir.
And I think I told you in the first class. And then you clear it. All you do is then right click on it. It will paste it for you.
I don't know, somehow it got messed up here. So
I know you probably, you got to be careful when you're copying it. You have to be precise. You hold on to it and highlight that. And if you go like this, if you copy too much, is actually, if I do this, is actually copying all those highlighted lines, okay? So what you might want to do is, I would say don't worry about the copying now. Later on you could. But for now, wherever you are, go back to the home directory again, then type CD space home Zafar and then do Linux, Apple, Google, and hit enter and do pwd. So you're using the absolute path to go into the directory Google. All right, is it clear or you need help?
It's clear, sir.
Okay. Okay, so let's do the absolute path and let's go to, when you do pwd, I want to go to Apple here, right? Apple directory. You could do that too. cd space home slash Zafar Linux Apple and hit enter. And you are into the Apple directory using absolute path. You could have done that cd dot dot, but just for the sake of demonstration, I'm showing you the absolute path, how you could use it to go to any directory. Previous directory, existing directory, home directory, you could use absolute path anywhere.
You need to remember the chain, right? If you mess up the chain, then it's not going to work.
No, you have right in front of you. You know, you do pwd and you know where you want to go, okay? And copy it. All you have to remember is cd slash home slash Zafar, then start typing it partially, and then push a tab key. It will autofill it for you.
One more thing is that if you forget the absolute directory path, so is there anything that we can filter out and go back to it?
So you forgot if the directory is in there or not, right? Do the tree. So you do tree and then say, oh, I'm supposed to be going into Google directory. I'm stuck here in Windows or wherever. So from here, I need to go into Linux, Apple, and Google, okay? Okay, I'm going to end it here for today, and then 2 more minutes. I'm going to leave the floor open. Anybody has any questions? If not, then we'll wrap up for the day.